And welcome back. Now, here in Italy, what does the law says about if you lend a car to a person? You can, but there's always strings attached to it. More than 30 days, you have to go to the motorisation or DVLA in English, and you have to add the name of the person who you lent the car for more than 30 days. And if the coppers stop you, how they can establish you have been possessed of that vehicle more than 30 days? It's a bit like a foreign car with foreign number plates which comes in a country. Maximum 6 months or to a year can remain without no problems. And then afterwards you have to change the number plates and all that stuff. How you can establish that? It's the same situation. They're going to control every closed circuit television camera to verify is more than that time. It will be tedious police work, waste for nothing, and obviously police energy and efforts are dedicated to deal with real crimes on the road. And the fact is, all insurance companies here in Italy is called RCA Auto. It's a third-party insurance. It mainly covers all drivers. It's written expert driver. That means it's all people. It's not specified the name of the person who drives it, unless you have inserted in the car insurance policy such modifications or add-ons or whatever. What about when you take your car to the garage and the mechanics go running around in it? Because when I take my car to the garage to have it serviced in this moment, the insurance and the logbook I have with me all the time. And if in the event that they get stopped by the coppers, you haven't got this and this and that, and I say my vehicle was in the garage to be repaired, not the mechanics go around with. And like this, you put them in the shit. They do that here in Italy, mechanics. They go around with clients' vehicles without their consent or knowing, I should say. What about your car gets nicked and that one destroys your car and it's guilty of causing an accident? It'll be in your insurance will have to pay up. And regarding all the traffic violation fines you could be added to, but there is a way. As soon as you know your vehicle's been stolen, you always alert the authorities and report the theft of your vehicle. In this some way, it fines from the date of the you report your car's been nicked and onwards. They can't, technically speaking, attribute you of passing for a red light or speeding or God knows what. And the most probability your car returns in one piece is very remote. And there's a type of motor you have. If it's a new one, those luxury spankling jing jing bling bling blang blong vehicles, BMW and Mercedes, you won't see that car again. It will end up in overseas market, or what they do is they dismantle it for pieces, because pieces for these vehicles they sell like hotcakes. Stolen parts of a car, and mainly cars get stolen, they get stripped down. Regarding leasing, that's a different kettle of fish. You're consented in a member of the family. You can use your dad's car, brother's car, the old girl's car, the old man's car. because it's part of the family. And the law consents that. And the fact is, what's absolutely disgusting, they make money on fines and duty stamps and fees. We have a thing which is called passaggio di proprietà in Italy, transfer fee. It's around about 300, 400 euro. In case you inherited a car, you have to transfer the deceased's name into those who inherited, and those who inherited who want to sell the vehicle, it'll be the new buyer which will pay. So practically you pay the inheritance tax, but if you want to sell a car and transfer the vehicle in your name, you have to pay 300, 400 euro roughly. You know, and then you have to present a set of documentations. You have to go to places which they deal with, which they call pratica auto here in Italy. It could be art, you can go directly to motorisation, or an agency pratica, which deal with everything, renewal licenses, MOT, sales of vehicles, transfer property and all that stuff. It's all basically Italy making money on motorists, and it's absolutely disgusting. Some of the rules came out in the new highway code. There was a lot of discussion about them. People with therapy, they get tested positive, they lose a license, heavy fines, they get incriminated. And that type of pharmaceutical is a part of their therapy. Even if you have a medical certificate from the doctor, from the specialist, from the GP, they won't accept it. And the problem is, regarding catching people red-handed doing these things, you won't catch them on a mobile phone, probably drunk or drugged or whatever, because when they done this modification, they forgot about one thing. There should be more patrols on the roads here in Italy. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. You'd at least need another 10,000 people in uniform just for that. They haven't got the money, but they do rake in money from the average motorists through road tax, transfer fees, MOT, VAT on duty taxes on fuel and stuff like that. Just imagine if they decide altogether to abolish petrol and diesel cars. Where are they going to get the duties from? Electric cars? They'll start taxing that. I think in the United Kingdom that they already are introducing a type of road tax for electric cars. So the days of tax-free vehicles like electric cars are over. That will be another story. I think it's basically everywhere you go in what country is different, but they always find a system to, you know, squeeze the juice out of stones. Basically, that's what they're trying to do. Which you know, come to a point people say we had fucking enough. And there's a percentage of people do not go around with insurance and regular MOT on their vehicles. And the fact is, there's no coppers to control it, but they have introduced a new system, AI, and the closed circuit cameras, which you find in various towns on the roads. Those things soon will be able to catch you speeding, whether you're on a mobile phone, whether you had a seatbelt, MOT, you had your license suspended? Have you got insurance on your vehicle? And mind you, Clay Meta won't pardon. The floodgates or the coffers of Inland Revenue will open. We go, open sesame, and all that money comes pouring in to coffers. This is the main thing: making money out of people who, honestly, work hard for a living, and they see their purchase power disappearing every year, and it goes more lower. High inflation, higher prices, and higher everything. In the end, you have the choice whether you keep the heating on or you eat. In some Western countries, 7% of the population are reduced to this. It's always due to greedy, corrupt politicians. They want more. You know, like Oliver Twist.